So we're heading back. I forgot to record anything on the way out, and she did really well. She's fine going over these pipe things. She don't care about water. She's still worried about the cows, but she went past it just fine. And her gates, see, when she engages, she's nice. I got to keep a fair amount of pressure on her bit though to keep her kind of working well. That's probably just the way she was trained. So, but going over stuff like this, like we're going in between trees and over rocks, she's just like a goat, aren't you, Sassy? So, okay, yay, we got it uphill. So look a little faster so you can see. So I'm keeping a fair amount of pressure, but she knows that's her canter. Good girl, walk, and then she comes right back. But she's a powerhouse, you can feel it. You need it, she's got it. But see how she's starting to look around, so I'm just kind of pulling on my opposite rein, my right rein, not to let her. Because that's when she gets more goofy. Just keep her attention, or I'm sliding the bit. Or turning her head the other way so she can't look at stuff, because she just gets herself more worried. So we got a little uphill again, so I'm going to speed up. And slow her back down. Because otherwise she's going fast downhill. It's not comfortable on her. Okay, so now we got some flats. I'm going to speed her up again. I'm just only doing it in places where I can see ahead, so it's not a blind turn or anything. Let's see there, it's got a little bumpy because it went downhill. She doesn't care about the boats. That doesn't seem to bother her. It's more her looking at the houses and looking for things to jump out. But the birds and squirrels, deer, all that stuff so far has been fine with her. So this house she wants to look a little bit, but that house isn't scary. It doesn't have the cows, but it has this little weird crossing. And she's fine. She'll go over the mud or she'll go over the rocks. I just kind of let her choose, and she was fine with that. Okay, so we're going back uphill again. We should be coming up on that other house soon. So this is another thing where the tree's down and I had to cut through these bushes. I'm going to smack this branch. Ow! My shirt. She knows where to go now. That's the nice thing. She just goes. And I have a leaf sticking in my butt. Thank you, Sassy. So, see, now that I let go of the reins, now she's scaring herself. So I'm sliding the bit, get her attention back. There's deer and birds hiding in all the bushes, so when they see what it is, they can get pretty scared. Okay. So something was in the bush that scared her. She jumped. Of course, I didn't have the recorder on. But we're coming up on that house that has the cows, so I'm sure she's a little on edge. And she's alone. She was perfectly fine before. Sometimes it's a couple rides and the horses are fine. Sometimes it's a lot of rides. Just depends on the horse, you know, and she's never really been ridden by herself, so for her it's a lot of rides. Okay, so this is the water, so going home it should be fine. Coming out, she doesn't care about it, but she's more concerned with the cows, so she does usually stop here and want to go home. But see, going back through it, she's totally fine. But that's where the cows were the other time. So we'll just keep coming out, working on it. So this is one of the last hills going home. Good girl. Alright, now we're just going to walk